quarterbacks struggling so much?
Why?
Yeah.
I think Alabama played well. I think they squeezed the pocket. I think there was less space than what they're used to. I think that the coverage was better than what we've seen to this point, tighter coverage. And of course, the conditions weren't great. I mean, it's not kind of whether you dial up to try to throw and catch all day long. So, I mean, I'm sure that had a little bit to do with it. But, and again, we'll watch tape and see exactly what happened. There's a couple things that I'm pretty sure that happened that caused a pick on one particular play. But I mean, I'm not going to throw somebody under the bus until I'm 100% sure that I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, period. But I think there was a simple mistake by somebody that caused that to happen. And we got to learn and grow from those things.
Looked like Hunter Long played a lot sooner in the second half. Is there injury situation? Brandon?
Well, Brandon, I can't remember exactly what it was, but a lower leg injury that was just bothering him, and he just couldn't push off. We felt like he couldn't get any movement up front. We just needed to get a guy that was healthy.
Dominique.
He was kind of gutting it out. I'm sorry. Yeah. Kublana was.
Dominique and Isaiah too had come out of the game.
Isaiah looked like a hamstring again. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. That's what it looked like. Dominique, I saw him after the game. I asked him if he was okay. He said he was, but I didn't talk to Ron yet. I don't know what's going on with that.
Did you ever feel like y'all were hitting a rhythm at all today on any aspect, really?
I mean, there's some times I thought we played some pretty good defense on the front end. And then it's just like a couple times we punted, it's 4th and 1 or less, deep in our territory. I mean, you can go for it if you want, but it's probably not wise if you don't make it. So it wasn't like we were getting, at least there was 1 or 2 drives that seemed like it was 4th and 1 or 4th and 1 short. So we were having some progress, but not enough progress to move the chains. Now, rhythm, no. We never got any kind of rhythm, especially offensively.
On those short yardage punts, do you think you were a little too conservative there, or do you think those were the decisions?
Well, early in the game, still a close game. Those things are great when you make them, but when you don't, it's just a lot of momentum that you give up as well. But I'm trying to think of all of them. I know at least one of them was, fairly deep in our territory, and it's early in the game. I don't think it's the wise thing to do. There's one a little bit closer to midfield, I think, that we could have at that point, but it was still relatively early in the game.
Was the running game issues a matter of the numbers in the box, or just guys not?
I think. I don't know. I wouldn't say we were outnumbered a bunch. I would say that we just didn't get the kind of movement that we needed. And you got to create space with your big man. And you got to create space with your tight end and your fullback by getting your hat in the right spot and running your feet, doing things right fundamentally. We just really weren't getting any creases. We got a little bit better as the game went on, but they did a nice job.
Mark, what do you know about what happened pregame when Alabama came out on the field and it seemed like the two teams kind of got together?
I thought it was, actually thought it was kind of mild, quite frankly. But, guys get excited. They jump around, get fired up and all that. But I was coaching at Florida State when we played Florida every year, and it was like, that was pregame stuff. That was very mild. And, thankfully it didn't turn into something real stupid, but I didn't think much of it really.